Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the evening is an amateur featherweight bout. Making his way to the cage and fighting out of the blue corner out of Ultimate Combat Fitness in Chandler, Arizona, Mason Carroll!
Mason Carroll, 0-1, training out of UKF. He started off his amateur career a little rocky. Again, he fell short in his debut. He couldn't really get things going, so we didn't really get to see his true potential. We saw in his last fight that he was very busy with strikes in the clinch, and if he ends up on his back, he doesn't just lay there. He actively tries to get to a better position, and he's constantly moving. A pretty big guy for 150 pounds. You see there, the UKF corner really trying to get on track here. After Marcantel fell short in the last fight, Barreras has the ability to flip the script and win here tonight. Mason Carroll getting checked out by the referee. He has entered the RUF MMA cage.
And his opponent, making his way to the cage and fighting out of the red corner out of MMA in Avondale, Arizona, Jordan Barreras!
Sun Bear, 148.5 pounds. He burst onto the scene last year at RUF 59 when he took on highly touted prospect Armando Lucio III. And he got a first-round rear naked choke. Last February, he had a setback against Elijah Jimenez at RUF 63. He is powerful, and he only knows one direction, and that is forward with relentless takedown.
The tail of the tape. This fight is sponsored by TSI Events. Your event, your vision, our expertise. TSI Events crafts impactful event signage and structures that elevate your event. Here's the tail of the tape, and we want to give a plug here to BetMGM. BetMGM. Rough on Spectation Sports is brought to you by BetMGM. Make it legendary. And Jordan Barreras has entered the RUF MMA cage.
I really like these gloves.
I gotta
Wes.
steal some of these gloves, man. I'm gonna steal some of these gloves from someone.
Those are absolutely phenomenal.
Ladies and gentlemen, this amateur featherweight bout is sponsored by TSI Events. Your event, your vision, their expertise. TSI Events crafts impactful event signage and structures that elevate your events. Once again, out of the blue corner, fighting out of Ultimate Combat Fitness in Chandler, Arizona, Mason Carroll! And out of the red corner, fighting out of MMA in Avondale, Arizona, Jordan Barreras!
Barreras versus Carroll, 153-pound catch weight.
Gustav Gibson, our referee.
You can see the contrast in body styles. Barreras, a little bit thinner, a little bit taller. And then Mason
Nice inside leg kick there by Barreras.
Carroll, a little bit shorter, a little bit stockier.
Both
Carroll.
guys really feeling the range right here.
Yeah, Carroll just marching forward. Barreras fighting on the outside. Throws that straight right, straight down the middle. Testing the kicks, hold on.
Gustav Gibson warning about open hands. We saw a problem with that last week, didn't we? With people getting poked in the eyes. So Gustav Gibson on that early with the open hands.
A little bit of a backhand.
Oh, and another good inside leg kick by Barreras.
Carroll just inching forward.
Good
Barreras a little bit lighter on his feet. Nice right hand, nice front kick there from Carroll.
Well, both fighters are operating from an open stance, so both fighters' power shots are open to each other.
Oh, big knee to the body, and that looked like it hurt. They got a big reaction from Barreras. Nice inside leg kick.
That's the third good, and all three of them have been effective too.
These guys trading kick for kick here.
Oh, body shot by Barreras.
These guys really taking their time, not trying to rush into anything. Nice body kick from Mason. These fans have been spoiled tonight.
Yeah, but you can see what both guys are doing. Both guys are angling, gauging range. There's a lot going on here. It's just hard to see. It's not as flashy since they're not banging, but you can see they're operating from an open stance. Their power is open to each other. You know, I can see what both guys are trying to do. You know, you could see Carroll here. He's trying to angle before he comes in. You see them kind of moving off to his right a little bit.
Well, and you also see Carroll throwing a lot of feints out there, and he's moving very slow, but then covering a lot of distance very quickly. So he's switching up the speeds. Nice head kick from Carroll. He's mixing up the speed, and it's confusing Barreras.
Double unders by Barreras here. Head position.
I believe that's an over-under, sir.
Oh, no, you're right. You're right. I couldn't see on that side.
Now again, Mason is covering a lot of distance quickly, and he's kind of coming forward in short bursts. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Good head kick there. And he saw that it landed, so he came forward with a nice exchange. And he also landed a knee earlier in the round that got a really big reaction from Barreras. It's kind of hard to gauge the excitement through a lot of feints and a lot of, you know, there was a lot of action happening there. It just wasn't in the form of guys hitting each other. Round two. Barreras versus Carroll, 153-pound catchweight. Gibson, our referee. Touch of gloves.
Oh, over the top by Barreras.
He's timing that kick.
Oh, nice two-piece.
Good combination. Head kick. He looked like he was hurt there.
It was partially blocked, but it was a good kick.
He's playing it very well. This is a very conservative approach from Mason.
Well, Mason came into this fight with a little bit of a weight advantage, you know, so I would have expected him to be using it a little more. I would have expected him to be trying to put this fight on the cage, trying to use that little extra weight that he's got. Oh, nice front kick there.
Mason just content to inch forward. Throw kicks. You can see a lot of redness on that lead leg of Sunbear. Well, what's happening here is because there's not really a whole lot of urgency out of Mason's approach. You're seeing Barreras land a little bit more. And as the round continues, the activity might pay dividends here. Mason just touching here.
Another good inside leg kick. That's been his most effective technique. Barreras with that inside leg kick. Nice straight right there.
Uh-oh. You're seeing some potential damage done to the left eye of Mason. He keeps pawing at it.
That's when you go. That's when you go. You see a guy. Oh.
Good combination there. Nice two-piece.
Nice inside leg kick again.
Oh! Big strikes here from Carroll. Trying to get off the cage. Separation.
I'm surprised Carroll wanted to push off. See, look, good. And now I know that Barreras got double unders right now. I know Barreras got double unders. Good job with that leg and an almost takedown.
Good position here. Nice reversal there from Mason to get the top position. And Barreras collecting full guard to make sure that he doesn't take any unnecessary damage with only a few seconds left on the clock. You saw an uptick in the action there towards the end of the round when Barreras landed that strike to the eye. Good combination there. Good exchanges from both guys on the feet. Going to the third round here. 153-pound catch weight.
We want to give another thank you to TSI Events, your event, your vision, our expertise. TSI Events crafts impactful event signage and structures that elevate your event. Round 3. Mason Carroll and Jordan Barreras.
Again, both guys looking to get back on track here after suffering a loss in their last outing, and both guys really fighting a good fight. You're seeing Mason land the heavier significant strikes throughout this matchup. However, Sunbear landing some good exchanges as well.
Oh, nice straight. Oh.
Three straight low kicks there.
Look, see, look how when Barreras throws that two-piece, Mason's head comes down. He's done it twice. His head goes down to his left. I wonder if Barreras is going to try to set up a high kick now, because I wonder if he's picked up on that or his corner's picked up on that. That inside leg kick has just been money all night long for Barreras.
It has been, and with this being such a close fight, I can't really see that anybody's significantly ahead on the scorecards. One might suggest that both guys need to fight with a little bit of urgency. A head kick to a hammer fist.
But it was caught. You know, Carroll really moving around a lot right now. Barreras got to go right here. You know, damn, this inside leg kick is awesome. Very effective. But Barreras got to let his hands go right here. Especially after he hits that kick, he should be letting his hands go. Nice hook there by Barreras.
Mason just marching forward like he has for much of this fight. Body kick. Barreras tries to get the action to the ground. Mason reverses him. Sunbear just smiling
Content to hold position here.
Yeah, but these guys only got a minute left in this fight.
Less than a minute. Something's got to give, and these strikes are adding up.
And a takedown, almost takedown.
Mason all over him. These guys might be content to let it go here in the last 30 seconds. They're on short time. 20 seconds. You can hear Jordan chants from the crowd. 10 seconds. Who wants it more? Both guys embrace each other. They're at the final horn. You can see they respect each other. I think they both felt each other's power, and I don't think they wanted any bit of it.
That's going to be a tough fight to score.
That just goes to show you our matchmaker does an excellent job. Jason Martinez, really, really great at his job. Going to the scorecards again here at 153-pound catch weight affair. Both guys trying to get a response from this crowd. Judges taking quite a while on this one, Ed West.
No, that's a close fight. You know what I mean? I want to know how well they scored, because the most effective thing in that whole fight was those inside leg kicks. That Barreras was throwing those inside leg kicks, and not one of them missed. They all hit, and they were all effective. You know what I mean? So I wonder how much the judges are going to take that into consideration, because that was the single most effective strike.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for these two warriors. This one goes the distance, and we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Andrew Top scores the bout 30-27. Judge Patrick Lingenfelter scores the bout 29-28. And Judge Felicia O scores the bout 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the blue corner, Mason Carroll.
Mason Carroll netting his first W. A controversial decision according to this crowd. However, with a fight that close, you really don't want to leave it up to the judges in the scorecards. But they felt he did enough. Unanimous 2:30-27 scorecards out there. It was a close fight. Now both guys had some success in a few exchanges there, but maybe they favored the few